Hi, we're back. We're back with another repeat offender. And I hear that this is like this is almost like Match.com right now on ReW WhO, because I met Jigsy because Camilla was on the show, and she saw your segment and wrote to me that she'd like to be on the show, and I thought you guys were old friends, and then she comes on today after we planned it for months from when you were on, and she says she's never formally met you in flesh. Yep. So, Jigsy?
We're Facebook friends.
Yeah, and
now real friends.
Yes.
Forever.
Take that. There's another one somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. You got it right there, Q.
Yeah.
So welcome. Thank you. And
Miracle here.
yeah, so what do you need to say to this new friend, old friend?
I love your poetry.
Oh, thank you.
It's
It's
been a
nice
couple
to
of
hear.
weeks since I've been tagged.
No, it's something, they changed the format on Facebook. It's hard to tag people. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, they always do something silly over there, but you know, it still keeps everyone connected. Thank you so much. Stay in touch. Yeah. So, talking to you, you're a poet, and this is your, what number book is this?
Well, it's the second one. Second one.
This is your second book.
Yeah.
How many stories are in here?
Oh, there's 105 poems in there.
105 poems.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, is there a reason that there's 105 and not 103 or not 107?
I wanted to make at least 100 poems. Anybody that buys it sort of get their money's worth. So.
And
So more than 100. There were poems that I edited out. Then I took them out, and then I had other poems that I put in.
do you have a favorite poem in there?
I do, yes, actually.
You want to read it?
Sure.
Do you need help? What page is it on?
Oh, it's the top. I have the book. I know it's number 68 on the top one.
Poem number 68. All
And
right.
it's page 72 because some of the poems
Are more than
yeah,
one.
all the poems are numbered.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's from my book Dreams of Anarchy. I'm still recovering from last night's creation, taken aback by such gall. To tell you the truth, I eat so fast, I don't remember the taste. I can see a domestic throwback in my periphery, an ulster adjacent to the antidote. No way to diffuse the outspoken aftermath in this mid-career lineup of introverted ascendants. The short-lived icon is vivid and evocative, like post-production propaganda, perhaps. There is no such thing. If you look at the dailies, you will see the Dolly Zoom effect of the mainstream. Watch carefully as our anti-hero comes to life.
Now, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you, Jigsy, first?
Well, I can't take it out of context because I read Camilla's poems all the time. It's not an anti-hero, but an everyman who is extremely talented, but like all of us starving artists, boxed in a certain part of the world, in our case, New York, and we have so many fantasies, so many things that we want to do with everything. And if you're a writer, oh God, the world's your oyster, and every minute of every day you're just aspiring to break out of that shell. And sometimes you can do it through your writing, and sometimes you can't. And well, with me, it's 50-50, and that's what resonated with his poems right away. And then I found out later, I don't know if it's a secret or not about what you do in the subway, but just had to do that on purpose so that you can.
Can she share the secret?
Well,
I don't remember. You could share it, I guess.
well, no, just in general that you give out Metro cards.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I work for the subway system. I
And,
sell Metro cards in the booth.
yeah.
And you give them out?
No, I don't give them out.
No, I mean,
where was I?
the
No,
reason I
no.
made a point of that,
I'll
it's
get
hard.
fired.
Exactly.
It's hard to find a
I don't
live.
give them out, yeah.
I was just saying it's hard to find a live person doing that anymore.
Oh, it's
but
getting fewer and fewer.
stories doing that. So I know, I just can tell. And you punch. I'm really talking too much.
No.
Do you post a lot after work? Or are you coming
Well,
home?
I work on the PM tour, which is 2 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And I'll stay up a little bit, and then I'll go to sleep, and I'll usually be up at 3 in the morning writing, you know, maybe till 3:30, and then sometimes till 5 in the morning, and then I'll try to work on something. Maybe it'll take me an hour, and then if I like it enough, I'll post it on Facebook.
Do you write every day?
I try to write every day. I don't always write every day. I write in a journal, but not poetry. Poetry, they come every few days. I gather ingredients from various sources, what people say, overhearing conversations, words, the word of the day, and.
Do you remember how old you were when you wrote your first poem?
I was 13. Yeah.
And what made it happen?
I was reading Langston Hughes, and I really like Langston Hughes' work, and I don't want to use the word easy, but it's deceptively easy. So I thought I could do something like that as an outlet of expression. So.
And then it just never stopped.
No.
It was like a can of, it was just
a snowball.
Yeah, and it continues to.
Yeah.
It's an infinite amount of stuff that comes out of you because it's pretty amazing. It's your second book. That's huge.
Yeah, it's more
How
about the tone.
did you get this published?
I self-published it, and because I'm too lazy to look for a publisher, and you know.
And how are these going? And where do people find them?
I'll put some at St. Mark's Bookshop, and if you see me in the city, I'll sell a copy to you.
And how much are they going for?
$10 a pop. Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Who did the illustration?
Hamlet Zarita. He's a painter, a very, very talented painter.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, a friend of mine too.
That's so cool. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really amazing. So,
I'm working.
What? No. Tell me.
I'm working on a new manuscript called Gray Music, like the color gray.
Yes.
And it's pretty interesting. I'm dedicating it to my parents.
And what is that?
It's the same type of idea, the tone and music of the poem, and but they're a lot longer, and I like the rhythm a lot better in these poems.
So is it almost like a short story?
No, I try to get. They're not more like they're not short stories really. They're I try to get a little personal in it, you know, just a little bit.
Like
these now are the first book was very innocent of being personal. And the second book's a little more personal. The third one is getting more.
So
personal.
are you saying like they're autobiographical, or are they novels? They're fiction, or are they?
No, I kind of a little bit wear my heart on my sleeve, just a little bit on the new.
Well, you're an artist.
Yeah. Well, not all, in a lot of the poems I don't usually like. They call it confessional poetry.
Okay.
You know, so I've been using the term lately. My friend says you use it too much, but it's like a. In layman's term, like a whiny bitch, but that's bad. That's not nice.
That's you?
Hell not.
You're you own whiny bitch?
I try not to be that, but I let a little bit of the whiny.
So wait a minute. All right, enough of all that. Enough. I have a question. Is Jigsy what you thought she'd be?
In what sense?
I don't know. Is it interesting?
It's
Is it interesting to meet in the person?
Yes. Well, she seems.
She's so happy.
I read her. I read her on Facebook.
What do you mean you read her?
I read her comments.
Her
and
posts
she seems,
on your poems?
Yes, her posts on my poems.
How did you fall into that?
She seems very intelligent.
Yes?
And, I mean, she is very intelligent, but by just seeing her, you can't tell that. Sort of like with me, you kind of, when you see me.
You don't know that you're so deep.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. Don't judge a book by its cover.
You can. You could judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, you could sometimes. Yeah. I think you can.
You do?
But it's kind of cool because it's kind of like being, you know, holding some kind of secret or something, you know, some kind of superpower or something. I don't know, maybe I'm aggrandizing it too much.
And what about you? Is this moment exactly what you thought it would be, or?
Are you getting married now? No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you! Fuck you, everybody! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, we're not talking.
Fuck you! Get off away from my woman! Get away from my woman!
We're not talking about that.
This is my woman. I love her.
She knows.